fucking niggas. Fucking asshole. Now you fucking niggas.
No, oh shit, did you hear that? That was the 65-year-old man that I talked about the other day who alleged that DaBaby beat him up, calling DaBaby the N-word. Interesting. I guess caught in 4K would be the right word, right? So, yeah. Let's talk about it. No, DaBaby is slowly becoming one of the most controversial rappers out here. The amount of shit DaBaby's been involved in is kind of crazy now that I think about it. Anyway, that aside, you know that video I made the other day talking about DaBaby allegedly beating up this 65-year-old man? His name was Gary Prager, and he filed a lawsuit against DaBaby for sucker punching him so hard his tooth fell out. Now, this allegedly happened after DaBaby and his crew rented a home out in Cali, which Gary was the property owner of. DaBaby and his guys apparently weren't following the rules of the property. As an example, one thing Gary said in this lawsuit was that there were more than a dozen people at the property, and that was against the rules. He allegedly complained to DaBaby's team about this. They allegedly brushed it off. Gary wasn't having it, so he pulled up to the property and boom, he gets attacked by one of DaBaby's guys. Now, as for the development in this story, so the other day DaBaby posted a little something on his TikTok account. It was the video I played at the beginning of this video, and just like I said in the intro and just like you heard, Gary, the man who filed the lawsuit against DaBaby, was caught in 4K calling DaBaby and his guys the N-word. I want you to check out this clip right here and then we'll talk about it after.
Now you fucking niggas. Fucking asshole. You scumbag. Fucking son. How you feel? I'm telling you how I feel.
So, like I said, DaBaby posted this on his TikTok account, and like you heard, we had the man Gary himself calling DaBaby and his guys the N-word, okay? With the ER at the end. As for DaBaby's caption on this video he posted on TikTok, this is what he said. On today's episode of Let's Make DaBaby Look Like a Bad Person, we have Gary Prager, a proud white supremacist, lying to TMZ and the LAPD. DaBaby also said this: these are the type of people y'all validate and let assassinate DaBaby's character. DaBaby on his next part also said, not to mention, he spit in DaBaby's face. So this right here does show us a very different perspective of this story. And I want to talk about it because it's obviously my responsibility to bring it up since I'm a hip-hop media outlet. Gotta cover the other side of the story. That is my duty after all. A lot of us assume the worst when it comes to DaBaby because how can we not? I mean, considering the amount of shit he's been involved in and done, it's only natural. But as far as this story right here, here's the thing. Do I think he deserved to get assaulted because he said the N-word? I mean, I actually don't, okay? Because here's the thing, okay? Hear me out. He said it after he got attacked, and given the fact that we didn't know Gary was a racist till DaBaby dropped this footage, how could we not sympathize with him? The only footage we saw appeared to be a poor old man getting manhandled and physically assaulted by a much younger man who was clearly 10 times stronger than him. Also, on top of that, and this is important, we all know that DaBaby is prone to violence due to his history. It is what it is, man. After all, DaBaby's handed out countless of beatdowns, so yeah, that part. But now after this video right here, I don't really sympathize with Gary at all. Actually, Gary, you're a racist piece of shit, and I don't care if you got your ass beat. If you call people the N-word with the ER, I gotta ask this. What was your energy like leading up to this moment? And when I say that, this is what I mean. Did Gary maybe speak or address DaBaby and his guys in a condescending tone, and that's what maybe led to this attack? Because I've seen situations in real life where this kind of thing happens. You might have as well. Two people, let's say, get into an argument. One of them says something that gives the other person an indication they might be racist. So obviously they make some kind of slick racist comment that triggers the person who's on the receiving end, and shit goes down after that. What I'm saying is this quote-unquote poor old man, as I called him, could have very much been the instigator. Now, to be fair, what led to this, at least according to the lawsuit he filed, is DaBaby and his guys were not following the rules of the property. He complained about it to his team, nothing happened, and after that is when he decided to pull up on him. I initially sympathized with this man because, hey, an old man getting roughed up the way he was getting roughed up, like a lot of people, I hate seeing old folks getting physically assaulted by people who are a lot younger and stronger for obvious reasons. I still don't think putting hands on him was the right thing unless he made some kind of physical contact that set it off. Yes, he is a racist piece of shit, okay, but there's a lot of ignorant people walking around on this earth. If you put your hands on him, your freedom is now jeopardized as a result of this ignorant person. So was it really worth it? I would personally say no. Now, DaBaby did say that Gary spit on him, so if that happened prior to the attack, then it was justified. In that case, you can't spit on someone and not expect to get your ass handed to you. I don't care if you're 65, 85, or 95, you spit on someone, you'll get your ass beat. Now that's only if that's what happened, so for now it's still an allegation. Let's treat it like one. This right here I believe helps DaBaby's case, because at the end of the day, man, if you use that word against people, I don't care if you got assaulted. Once that word is used even after the fact, you really don't look so innocent anymore regardless of what you look like. Because the way I look at it is what I said a minute ago. Did he speak to DaBaby and his guys in a condescending or perhaps even racist tone, which led to the following? Because we know that he's racist now. He exposed himself by calling DaBaby and his guys the N-word in the heat of the moment, so we're definitely gonna question his old ass. That being the case, Gary, a racist old man that we've clarified, if we had the knowledge that this is who he was, then we would have obviously looked at this story differently. Did DaBaby and his guys allegedly not follow the property rules according to the lawsuit? Yes. Did we see a video of DaBaby's homie putting hands on a man? Yes. However, Gary's response to this was calling DaBaby and his guys the N-word with the ER. Given this information, do I feel sorry for him now? Absolutely motherfucking not, okay? And I'll gladly take back that sympathy he got from me. Even though I don't feel sorry for him, I don't think putting hands on him was the appropriate response, because why? If he was the physical aggressor, however, that's a different story. And last but not least, if he said the N-word before the attack, then shit. Whatever Baby Keem said on Family Ties, you know exactly what he said. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. But yeah, Gary, okay, got caught in 4K calling DaBaby the N-word. That definitely does change my view on this particular story. That being the case, DaBaby is still a menace, okay? Let's call it like it is. That's what his track record tells us. But as far as this particular situation, I'm gonna speak for myself, I was a little too quick to side with the racist old man. Like we covered, DaBaby exposed the old man who filed that lawsuit against him by posting a video where he called him and his team the N-word. You know my stance on it. As far as your take on it, does it change the way you look at DaBaby, not as a whole, but specifically as it relates to this specific story? Definitely let me know in the comment section below, and like this video, like this video, like this video, like this video. Let's talk about this.